It's been 15 long years since the Boston Celtics were NBA champions. The winningest franchise in NBA history, along with the Los Angeles Lakers, somehow hasn't found a way to win one again since the late 2000s. After winning the NBA championship in 2008, they look like they are primed to return to NBA Finals and maybe even repeat as champions in 2009. They finished the 2008-2009 season as the second best team in the East, but were bested in the 2009 East semis by the Dwight Howard-led Orlando Magic. They did return to the NBA Finals in 2010, but this time the Lakers beat them in 7 games. Then came the LeBron era in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics were still good, they were perennial contenders in the East, but the Derrick Rose Chicago Bulls, the Big Three in Miami, and the young and upcoming Indiana Pacers were slowly taking over the East. As Boston's own Big Three disbanded, with Ray Allen leaving for Miami and other stars like Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett aging and not that good anymore, it was clear that it's time for Boston to retool. And retool they did. They sent out their older stars to Brooklyn for like $1 million draft picks, said goodbye to their longtime coach Doc Rivers, and started fresh. That was a quick retool, as they were a bad team just for a year, in 2014, when they also missed the playoffs. As a matter of fact, that was the only season they missed the playoffs in this whole 15-year tenure of no NBA championships. Slowly but surely, with great draft picks and some good free agency decisions, they were once again in the playoffs. Once Kyrie was traded to Boston, it was thought maybe that was the missing piece for the Celtics to get over the hump, but the Kyrie era never really started in Boston and overall was a bit of a disappointment. But Boston stuck to its new core in Tatum and Brown, provided them some good role players, and here they have been for the last few years, on the verge of winning the NBA championship. Last season, they once again were contenders, and even though the season ended in a disappointing Eastern Conference Finals loss, it looks like they have added some real good pieces to once again be contenders. So the big question is, can the Boston Celtics finally win it all? Well, let's look what happened around the league first. Obviously, the favorite for everyone in the East now is the Milwaukee Bucks. Acquiring Damian Lillard was a very big deal, and combining him with Giannis can really create some magic. They re-signed Brook Lopez, kept some key pieces. They should be very good, so don't forget about the Bucks. And obviously last season was ruined because of Giannis' injury, so they might be Boston's biggest roadblock in the road to the NBA championship. But besides the Bucks, there really isn't any team, at least in the Eastern Conference, that I would put over the Celtics. Sure, Miami is still there, and the Celtics have notably struggled against the Heat in the last few years, but from every angle, Boston is just a better team. Maybe Jimmy's new haircut will help them prevail again, who knows. Philadelphia would be an interesting pick for the East throne, but there's so much uncertainty there with the Harden situation, so I'm not betting on them. Embiid tends to get injured from time to time, and who knows how the team will look this season. I doubt they will be battling for the first spot in the Eastern Conference. Maybe the Cavaliers make a significant leap, but I'd still not put them over Celtics. They have a very good young team, I just think they are too young to really give Celtics some real trouble in the playoffs. The New York Knicks showed great improvements last year, but until Julius Randle really shows up in the playoffs, I can't count them as serious contenders. So in my opinion, the East will be decided between the Bucks and the Celtics. And don't you forget that historically, the first year after superstars of the league unite, so to speak, is usually an adjusting period filled with some struggles. So hypothetically, let's say the Celtics do make the NBA Finals. Who's coming from the West? You obviously have your reigning NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. They're a hard team to beat for anyone. Denver did lose Bruce Brown, but they haven't really gotten worse. They still have Jokic, still have Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and almost every other big contributor from the championship squad. The Lakers, with a mostly returning roster, hopefully healthy season, and some great pieces added by free agency, could be added as serious contenders to win the title. Golden State will always be there. Phoenix Suns, I thought, made some great moves to be contenders next year. Adding Beal is a bit tricky though. Sure, he is a great player, but now we have 3 players who like and want to take 20 plus shots a game. So how will they actually mesh remains to be seen. So those are the 4 real contenders that I see coming from the West. So what did Boston do? Well, yeah, they supposedly lost their heart and soul of the team in Marcus Smart, but just recently they replaced him with Jrue Holiday, who in my opinion is a better player. They also added Porzingis, who might have his best season yet if fully healthy. They have a real quality center who can defend, who can shoot the 3 very well and be a real nuisance in the paint. Not to mention he's coming off of being the second option on a team. We know the first 2 options in Boston, Brown and Tatum. So now being the 3rd option in theory could free up his own game and make him that much more dangerous and vital to Boston's success. They did lose some quality depth they had last season, but with all the trades and signings, I think they actually have raised their ceiling. The bench they had was never going to win them championships, and now with some better top talent, they might just be able to pull it off. So as it stands now, I think Boston should be the top 2, if not the top contender to win the NBA championship next season. They have a system of their own in Brown and Tatum, they added a great 3rd option in Porzingis, and solidified their guard play with acquiring Jrue Holiday. Add Horford and White to the mix and you might just have the best top-heavy squad in the NBA, and I'm sure they'll find some production from the bench too. Time will tell if they really do win it all, but as far as I'm concerned, this season might just be their best chance. But what do you think, guys? Can Boston Celtics finally win it all? How do you see their season folding out? Who is the best team in the NBA as of now, in your opinion? Please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope I'll see you soon. This was Purple Prince, and I'm out.